Hey, I'm Greg. Welcome back to Perfectly Planned Adventures. I've spent the last decade driving 70,000 miles all over the United States with my wife, 4 children, and friends in search of everything. Stick around, subscribe to the channel, and my video series will perfectly plan your vacation. The first 2 episodes of the Southern Utah, Northern Arizona vacation series introduced a one-of-its-kind road trip with a dozen superb activities. The timing of the road trip is scheduled in June or late September to avoid rain and achieve the best temperature. A flexible itinerary was built, spreading out the physical effort while acknowledging elevation and sun position. This episode will introduce additional adventures, including the wave. I will explain how to manage them into a plug-and-play 7-day road trip. This video will also focus on entering lotteries, obtaining reservations, and buying tickets. Before we start talking about reservations, let's define some words. Permit, lottery, reservation, and tickets. First is the permit. Entrance to many national parks is not a permit to walk anywhere you want inside that park. There's both government and Indian land nationwide that you cannot enter without a permit. Some permits can simply be purchased like a ticket to a movie, but some very popular land grants permits through a lottery system. Second is a lottery. You pay to enter the lottery. Winners are contacted. Those winners can obtain a permit. Winning a lottery is most often an email with a link to obtain a permit. Third is reservation. This is renting something such as a place to sleep like a campsite or a hotel room, a vehicle to drive, or even a kayak. Lastly is a ticket. These include airplane tickets, lottery tickets, tour tickets, shuttle ticket, and sometimes even a very popular hiking trail ticket. Just like Antelope Canyon, the Wave is a premier photographic and exploration destination. It is one of the most visually striking geological sandstone formations in the world. It is located along the Utah-Arizona border outside Kanarra. The Wave is its nickname. A Coyote Butte's North permit is required to visit the Wave. Those permits are granted through the lottery system run by the government. Buying a lottery ticket for the Wave is similar to buying a lottery ticket at the gas station. You don't get your money back when you lose. Winning the lottery for the Wave is highly unlikely. Buying lottery tickets for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will increase your chances. If you win, your entire itinerary takes a back seat to the Wave permit. Moving on. So it's time to make reservations and start spending money. A scheduled to-do list is provided for you. This schedule includes both June and September vacations. My schedule is designed to group your tasks together for simplicity. As indicated, the government sells lottery tickets for the Wave in advance on recreation.gov. The government can change their process. Please check my dates for accuracy, but let's add Coyote Butte's North, the Wave, to the schedule. We buy lottery tickets for a June vacation in February and in May for a September vacation. My schedule provides a 3-week window to buy tickets. Next is the very popular Kanarra Falls Slot Canyon Adventure. We buy tickets for June vacation in February and in May for a September vacation. Tickets for Sunday hike are purchased on the Kanarra Falls website. While we're buying tickets, most of you will need round-trip airfare to Las Vegas. We want to fly into Las Vegas on Saturday and return 8 days later on Sunday. We do not want to land in Las Vegas on Saturday after 6 p.m. We must drive to St. George on Saturday and get organized for our early Sunday morning adventure. Let's take a look at the supply list. One thing on the list is an SUV, truck, or Jeep. The White Pocket Adventure requires a high clearance vehicle. There are other adventures on the itinerary where this type of vehicle has advantages. So rent an SUV, truck, or Jeep for the road trip. We need to reserve a place to sleep. You have to decide whether you're going to camp or stay at a hotel. Las Vegas and St. George are for one-night stays. The Kanab decision is more important as it has less options and it's for 6 nights. A national park season pass is required for this road trip. It can be purchased any time prior to the road trip, but grouped with the other purchases. Your pass works for everyone in your vehicle. Visit store.usgs.gov to buy your season pass. You need to buy tour tickets for Antelope Canyon. There are numerous tour operators. Lake Powell's version of Antelope Canyon does not require tour tickets. You must rent kayaks. A paid reservation is required for kayaks at the marina. The reservation for kayaks is grayed out as an optional adventure. This is your reservation and ticket schedule for a dozen adventures on the itinerary plus the wave. Moving on. There are 2 strenuous adventures requiring permits plus a second kayak experience not included in the itinerary. I will quickly introduce these adventures, but they are not for everyone. This video series will show you how to pop them into the itinerary if you desire to do them. The first adventure is back in Page, Arizona. Page is home to the Glen Canyon Dam. The water behind the dam is Lake Powell. The water released flows into the Grand Canyon and the Colorado River. You can kayak the calm Colorado River, including the famous Horseshoe Bend. You can ultimately decide to skip the Antelope Canyon and Lake Powell entirely and rent kayaks on the Colorado River. You can visit Horseshoe Bend first and then drop down and kayak the Colorado River. Multiple rental companies include one-way boat rides up the Colorado River. Second is Subway at Zion National Park. This is an amazing and strenuous hiking experience. The Subway is the nickname for the left fork of the North Creek. This requires winning a permit in the Zion lottery system. The odds of winning are much better than the wave. Each person in your group can enter the lottery on different days, elevating your chances. There is an America's Parks channel on YouTube. Randy provides a great video outlining this activity. Third is Angel's Landing at Zion National Park. This is another strenuous hiking experience that is not for everyone. This requires winning a permit in the Zion lottery system. The odds of winning increase substantially. Each person in the group can enter the lottery on different days, elevating your chances to win. Again, the America's Parks channel on the YouTube provides a great video outlining this activity. We need to enter the lottery for permits and or reserve a kayak if these are activities that are important to you. These adventures are added to the schedule but grayed out. The Kanarra area is full of amazing experiences. One of the most popular hikes in the United States resides in Zion National Park. It's the Angel's Landing hike, which provides spectacular views of the Zion Valley. You should not be going to Zion National Park without a basic understanding of what it is and what it is not. The West Rim Trail at Zion National Park has no steps, but a 1.8-mile vertical ramp to Scouts Landing. The hike has spectacular views throughout. The physical effort is almost the same as climbing the 1,200-foot Empire State Building in New York. Scouts Landing provides a scenic overlook in multiple directions of the Zion Valley. The Angel's Landing hike that requires a lottery permit begins at Scouts Landing. The hike from the valley floor to Scouts Landing does not require a permit and is not Angel's Landing. This is a photograph from Observation Point. It is 2,100 feet above the valley floor. It is approximately this high. Angel's Landing is 600 feet lower. Scouts Landing is another 400 feet lower. Observation Point is on the road trip itinerary for multiple reasons. The hike is mostly flat after you drive a vehicle to the top. A hike to Scouts Landing involves you getting parked by 7:30 a.m., riding a crowded shuttle, and climbing 1,100 feet. The hike to Scouts Landing is vastly more crowded than Observation Point. With that said, the hike to Scouts Landing does provide incredible scenic views throughout, where Observation Point does not. This third episode of the Southern Utah Northern Arizona Vacation Series has introduced a one-of-its-kind road trip. Both a full itinerary with reservation and ticket schedule have been provided. The next episode will further discuss the supply list, introduce further plug-and-play activities, tips, and provide how-to video recommendations for each adventure. Thank you for watching.